Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Girl Upcycled Studio. This is Kelly Weiler. If you're brand new here, the studio is located in Zanesville, Ohio, just about 1 hour east of Columbus. And I'm going to do just a fun little painting tonight. So I hope you guys have fun. I hope you enjoy. And I'm hoping that my mic is not off. So I'm hoping y'all can hear me okay. So let me know when you come rolling in if you can hear me okay, because I am doing the split screen and it says my mic is muted, but I do believe that you can hear me on my other mic. So if somebody could let me know. One thing that I will need you to do is if you go up at the top of the description, you will see it says, will you allow StreamYard to give permission so that I can see your name? So you have to go ahead and approve that. That way I can see all of you commenting. Hello, Retro Janet or Gannett. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name correctly. Can y'all hear me okay? If you could just let me know real quick, that would be awesome. And then we'll get started. Say hello. Tell me who's here. Where are you coming in from? I can hear. Awesome. Retro Village. No, Retro Vintage Lucero. And where are you coming in from? What town? I would love to hear from all of you. Oh, you're in Ohio. That's Becky Johnston is in Ohio. Belpre. Hello. Bobby in the house. She's one of my creators in the Creators Club. So this is something I've been doing. I don't know, guys. Would you say the last year and a half, every once in a while, I do paintings on screen. And I just find it so rewarding and fascinating. And it's pretty simple to do. If you've not tried it, I highly recommend it. Let's see, high desert of California. How's life there? Can't comment on YouTube. I wonder why. I'm so sorry. So if you would, because all I can see is it says Facebook user, you're going to have to go up to the description and approve that so that I can see your name. So I'm not sure who's commenting on. They can't comment on YouTube. I don't know what's going on over there. This is an 11 by 14 screen that I'm using tonight, and I would love to hear real quick from all of you what you would like to see me paint tonight on the screen. So when you paint on screen, I can't do anything, at least in the hour that I'm going to be here painting, that is too detailed. So I'm going to do, something that's, I've done quite a few florals. What else have I done on the screens? I've done a guitar. But I would like to hear from all of you what you would like to see. I've got an idea. I've got a couple of ideas. One is maybe an owl. I love to paint owls. And the other one is maybe like a little Frida girl with flowers in her hair, or the little flower girls that I paint, maybe something like that, because it's not too awfully layered and detailed. I think I could get it to work on this maybe, or I'm taking other ideas. So hello, Stacy Hartman in the house, another Creator Club member. Becky says, I'm a screen painter and sunflowers look great on screens. Girl, you're speaking my language, because that's my favorite flower to paint. And I paint it very often, don't I, ladies? So y'all are probably tired of seeing my sunflowers. So I'm going to wait just a minute so you guys can give me some comments on what you would like to see. I never get tired of sunflowers though, but I'm sure that you guys want to see something else. Also tonight, I'm answering all of your questions for the Creators Club because doors open tomorrow. I'm so excited. Doors open. I only open the doors a few times a year. This is my fall opening. So if you don't get in, somebody voted for Frida. Okay. Any more votes? Anybody else? I'm going to grab my chalk. Maybe, so one good thing about this, you can kind of chalk pretty easily on this. Let me see if I can grab my chalk. If I remember where I put it. Here's some. Any other votes? Judy says owl. Bobby says owl. Uh-oh. Looks like the owl's taking the win. The owl's taking the lead. What would you rather see, an owl or a Frida girl with flowers in her hair? So that's 3 votes for owls, 1 vote Frida. It looks like the owl is going to win. So I'm going to start sketching an owl and we'll see what happens. Ooh, maybe. I might just have to start painting, huh? Christine says Frida. Should I wait? I'll give you a couple more seconds. If you guys could take a second and sprinkle the love, then you will be my favorite tonight. If you sprinkle. Sorry about my hair, guys. It's bugging me today. Does anybody know a hairstylist? I'm just teasing. My sister does my hair. Judy, you can't vote twice, you cheater. You cheater. I'm gonna start sketching. So I'm probably just gonna be better just to like start painting here, huh? It's not a very big one. This is 11 by 14. We've seen Frida. I'd love to see an owl. Okay. Thank you. Yep. Okay. So let's do an owl. What color should I do him? Do you guys want a colorful owl? I think it needs to be, I'm sitting on my, it needs to be kind of colorful, don't you think? So let's come up with a color scheme. I'm going to let all of you join in and make the decisions for the painting today. Okay. If it's a hot mess, you can blame me. I won't blame you. So what should I start off my base color with? So if we want to start off our background color, I typically use deeper shades for my background. So we've got, yes, fall colors. Okay. So I'm trying to think of what would show up a little bit that would be deeper in color. Maybe like a deep purpley. Stacy voted twice too. Y'all are cheaters, aren't you? Let's pull out some purpley tones. All right, let's just see what happens. That's all right. So excited, everybody. So I'm not going to get it too wet. When we paint on something like a screen like this, we want to keep the paint pretty thick. You can actually add a thickener to it as well. Cherry picked would be a great option, but I think mine is pretty dried out. Oh yeah, it is. So cherry pick would be really good. All right, so let's just start. Let's just start. And I may have to, I don't know, we'll see if this will work, guys. And Let's give him some big eyes, right? Now, hello, T. How are you? My goodness. What a pleasure. Miss T is in the house. She is the one that I got to meet. Tanette is actually how you say her name, but we call her T. I got to meet her when I was in Texas, and her daughter. They are beautiful, lovely, lovely people. And she actually won my artwork, my intuitive art that I painted. So it was really cool. Pretty cool, right? So I'm going to just see. I kind of like a fat owl. Glad to see you too. Those of you, if you have not, hey Diane, good to see you too. Um, let's see. Let me do some white on this too. Might help things show up a little bit better. If I cannot see your name, which whoever just said hello, it just says Facebook user. So you're going to have to possibly go up in the description and let me see your. You're going to have to approve for StreamYard. You have to give them permission to show your name. It's just one of those things. Okay. So we're going to just kind of make a little area here. It's going to be the belly. And I don't know, I didn't really pre-do this too much. I didn't really pre-think this out. So you all are kind of directing me today, okay? But what I like to do when I'm working on the screens, I like to just kind of get my basic outline down here. This is just going to be a fun little guy. The screen paintings that I do inside the Creators Club, they're mostly for beginners because, you know, we're just doing a lot of basic layers. We're not doing a ton of detail when we do the screen paintings, but they are a lot of fun, right, ladies? There's several of the ladies in here that are in the club. And let's get this down. Let's see, and let's do a different little shade for, this is called Gray Purple, and it looks very, very much like water. What's the color? Water lily. My brain today, guys. So let's do his wings in water lily. Just for fun. Tomorrow's the big day. Those of you that just came in, we will be opening up the doors for brand new members in our Creators Club, and we would like to welcome those of you that want to come in. Welcome the new members in. We have a lot of fun, and you guys, we just had our very first retreat for our Creators Club, so it's really excited to meet everybody in person. So I will be doing that once a year. That's my plan. So hopefully everything cooperates out there in the world that we can do that, right? So let's get this little wing on here. Hello, Kelly. I have been away from Facebook for a bit. Do you sell the paint that you are using? I actually sell DIY paint, and I do have every color in stock. I use DIY paint in most all of my artwork that I do. I will be having some acrylic paint that I will be selling very soon as that comes in, which I'm very excited about that. The DIY paint actually is pretty nice for painting on the screens because it's a little bit thicker. So this is just acrylic right here. So I've been doing a lot of retreats through the last month, and so a lot of my paints that I usually use I need to get them refilled. So, got my beaded feather earrings, so cute. How do you like them? Yes? Good? Awesome. So happy you like those. I don't know, I'm just gonna do some white for the eyes right now until I get his little eye situation figured out, and then I'll do some detailing. A lot of times I like to look at actual pictures of owls when I'm painting, so I'm just kind of winging it right now. So this is what it's looking like, and since it's on screen, it's kind of transparent a little bit. That's okay. Which brand acrylic are you getting? There's this girl that maybe you've heard of. Her name is Dion of the Turquoise Iris. So I will be getting hers in. So we're just waiting. Ever so excited about that. Yes. Cannot wait. And it just was so cool the way it worked out because I was actually over at her retreat. I'm going, I think he needs some, I like kind of like scruffy little owls. So I'm going to scruff him up. But anyway, so I was at her retreat, the first one that she had for her private membership. And I was telling her, I'm like, man, she was saying she was coming out with this paint, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I had been talking to Josie too, and Josie mentioned it, and I had just contacted a very well-known paint company, and they were making me jump through hoops to get their paint in, like you would not believe. It was ridiculous. And so when she told me that, I was like, oh my gosh, it's almost like it was just meant to be, right? Which I think it was. I mean, it happened very organically. So I'm like so excited. And it's so nice because I already trust her. I trust Josie, and I know that, they put a lot of pride in their products, and a lot of trying things out. And so very excited to get that in my hands. Yeah. So I'm making his hair a little scruffy. Will you be getting any of the new IOD products in, specifically the new rose mold? I will if I get requests in. So yes, that is a yes. If you are wanting it in, I will order it in. So the new stuff that I'm seeing, it seems like some of their newer stuff is holiday themed. So I won't get a ton of that in just because I like stuff I can sell all year long. I don't like to, but if I get requests for any of the new stuff, yes. The answer is yes. So you have to inbox me. Okay. Can't wait. So Stacy, if you could DM me specifically, so I don't order the wrong thing. You said the new rose mold. Honestly, I haven't been online a lot. I've been working and prepping for the club to open, and so my attention is all on that right now. So I haven't even looked real closely at the new stuff yet. And that's terrible. I know that's terrible, but I'm just being honest. All right. So if there's anything anybody wants, I will get it in. They do ship out pretty quick, so shouldn't be a big problem. Oh, I just threw on a little bit of turquoise on here. I don't know. We're going to see how this goes. I try not to over mix it. And I just grabbed my little knife. This is the number 34 knife that I'm using. I'll look and see what it's called for sure. It's no hurry. Okay. Yes, any of you out there, if there's anything that you're wanting, just inbox me. Let me know. I was going to try something here to see if this is better. There we go. Is that a little bit better? Get pretty fancy with this little app here that I'm using. So just real quick, the whole screen painting thing, guys, just think it's so interesting. This is something they used to do years ago for privacy in their homes. So never really knew that. Let's see. So this is what it's looking like so far. Is it looking like an owl? I don't know. I don't know if it is quite yet, but we're going to keep working on him. I'm going to move back over to a brush. I think it needs to be on a little bit thicker. I know, he's kind of whimsical, and that's okay. With these little, this is something that I would consider like just a splatter and chatter class. So if you are coming into the group and you're new or you're fairly beginner as far as technique, I have a lot of these really easy step-by-step classes that are called splatter and chatters, and they're just you just follow step by step, and what it does is it just kind of gives you some wins under your belt. Oh, tech savvy, right? It gives you some wins under your belt, and yeah, it's that it's those good creative juices flowing. So I'm painting pretty thick for right now. I feel like his little belly needs to be a different color in the middle. Let's see, what could we do? I'm supposed to be using fall colors. So let's go with this. This is called Red Ochre. Not sure how much this will show up, but we'll give it a try. And I'm just having fun. Nothing too serious, just a little whimsical. You all still split screen, right? Yes. Hopefully it's coming through okay. Let's see. Let's do a little. Trying to remember how they all look. I don't have a picture in front of me, but I think they have like a little belly, a little color on their belly. So I'm just going to tap it in. The thicker you put it on, the more it shows up. looks great. I love the split screen, says Stacy. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming over there on YouTube. I don't do the lives very much on YouTube because it messes with my algorithm, unfortunately. I wish I could because I actually love YouTube. Love it. Let's see. Let's do a little. I'm going to change his little nose too. Put some brighter color on there, but let's layer it up a little bit. All right, let's see. I don't know. Should I add a little dark in here? I don't know. Don't know that I like that. I feel like he needs a little more cohesive coloring, so we're gonna try to stay with the purpley hues maybe. How many of you are with the Creators Club that are in here? I see, it seems like I see quite a few of you. Hope I'm not missing any of the... Oh, Christine says, oh yeah, I saw she was launching her own. Yes, it's gonna be awesome. Yes, indeed. Let me see, let me put this at the bottom. There we go. I just dropped the link. That link will take you over to my Creators Club. Those of you that want to get signed up. Opening isn't actually until tomorrow, but you can get on the wait list so you won't forget. And I'm just going to put some of this rouge color in. It's all about the layers. That is the one thing for those of you that have taken a class with me that you are kind of learning. It's all about the layers, right? Getting those layers in there, getting that finished. It's finished pretty depth and all the looks, all the things, right? Anybody has any questions about the club, please feel free to ask. This is your time to ask all the things. Maybe this should be a little flower inside his belly. I don't know. I love his crazy hair. The owl looks like he has attitude. He does. He's got attitude. I'm telling you. How could he not? Violet out here. Any questions at all about the club? Now's your time. I'm going to try to go live every night here until while the doors are open, at least, so that I can be available. Answer all those burning questions that you might have. The one question that I do get, I'll try to just go over some of the questions, is they ask a lot about do they have to sign a contract? Do they have to pay up front for the year? No, you don't. because I don't want to do that. I don't want to like take a year's worth of your money and you get in there and you have an emergency. That happens. People have emergencies, or there's reasons that sometimes they, you know, they can't make it. So anyway, the answer is no. You don't have to pay the whole year in advance. You just pay by the month, and you just you know, you have to, if you come back in the group, you have to wait until the group's open, of course. But my thing is that I want you to come in there and I want you to fall in love with it. I don't want you to stay because you're obligated to, right? Because, oh my gosh, I paid for a year. It's like a gym membership. Okay, I paid for a year. I feel like I have to. No, I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for the next class, or I can't. A lot of them just like love hanging out. Like y'all are so close knit in there. And so a lot of the ladies like to just show up and, you know, hang out with each other. I changed my brush again. Using a lot of the turquoise iris brushes. Brushes. That is a mouthful. Say that really fast 3 times. I'm using a lot of her brushes right now. This one is a little detail brush. Whoops. Little detailer. So I'm using this one to run some lines in there. So even though he has a lot of color and stuff, we're gonna put some cohesiveness to him or her. Hello, Facebook user. Not sure who that is. Hello, Bobby. Bobby Sparks. She is saying, if you're on the fence about joining, please do. It's so fun. Kelly's awesome. I'm a total beginner and I'm learning lots. I didn't even pay her to say that. Thanks, Bobby. We've been having a blast, haven't we? Bobby was actually, it took her a while to get into the group, didn't it, Bobby? Then it took her a while to sign up for the retreat. And I think she laughed the most out of everybody. Am I wrong? She had a blast. And so it's such a safe place. It's such a kind place. And authentic, I think, is a great word. These ladies are so authentic and very supportive. All the things, right? It's been a blast getting to know everyone. So let me show. Bobby says, you are right. So let me show you what I'm doing right here. Oh, it's maybe not going to show you because I don't have, let me show you what this underneath it. So right now I'm just trying to figure out which side I like best. I almost like this side best where I have the bigger chunks of color showing. What do you think? I've got more detail on this side of the wing, but I'm not sure that I like it better. So, you know, I may just go back over it again because, you know, we can do that. If you are new and you just joined the feed, you do have to go into the description and allow StreamYard to show your name. Okay, or else it just says Facebook user. Judy says I really like the brushes. Awesome. Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? They're all very nice brushes. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna go back a little. Let's just go over here. I feel like I need to pull a little bit of this in here for him. A little bit of this blue. He's going to be a little bit of a colorful bird. Needless to say, isn't he? That's okay. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to pull all of these colors together. Judy says it even took Bobby a while. Now she understands. It's even more than art. It really is. It really is. The thing is, ladies, if you have not been into one of these art groups, I don't know much about the other groups, but I know that ours is very close knit. We have formed just a really tight knit little tribe, and they look out for each other. Some of them talk outside of the group. Some of them have even met up outside of the group. It's just a wonderful, wonderful experience. So if you really are looking for camaraderie and with people that are just crazy about art, because we just love to create, we love to learn. Some of us have art businesses, some of us are in it for hobby. It's a hobby. Some of the ladies in there came in as a hobby, and now they're selling their art, and they never ever thought that they would ever do that. And so that is paying for their membership. It's paying for all their art supplies. I mean, it's paying for basically their habit, their art habit, which, you know what, there's worse things we could be into, ladies. So there's no shame in having to buy all the art supplies, right? We use a lot of different art supplies. I don't just use what I sell either. And I'm very open about what I use. So there's that. Let's see. What do I need to do with this little middle area? I don't like the brown that I used very much. So I think I'm going to have to add some more color to the middle of this guy, his little belly. Let's see. Alyssa. Can't figure out how to do that StreamYard thing, but hi, Kelly. Hi, Alyssa. Alyssa was at the retreat, weren't you? So good. Yes, Judy says it's a sisterhood. It really is. Bobby says, Judy, thank you for showing me art to begin with. So what happened, some of these ladies are getting into the group, and then they're telling their best friends, like, you've got to get in here. You've got to get in here and create. You're going to love it. And sometimes it's hesitant. They come in hesitantly, right? Right, Bobby? They come in kicking and screaming sometimes. I'm just joking. I think I need some orange tone, guys. What do you think? Yes, it was, and it was a wonderful experience. Alyssa, I just adore you. I am so honored that you came. She drove, gosh, you came in from, you're in Jersey too, aren't you? I believe you are in Jersey along with Marie. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yep. Okay. Same as Marie. So we had two ladies that came all the way from Jersey. We had Deanne, who came all the way from, she was all the way from Seattle, and she came. But man, we had so much fun. I'm using Firestarter right now. Stacy Hartman, she says, I've watched, followed, and joined several artists since COVID. And I've now narrowed it down to only Kelly. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. She goes, she's so generous in her time in teaching her techniques. Thank you, Stacy. That is so, I'm just so blessed to have you in the group. I know you wanted to be at the retreat, but I know you'll be at the next one, okay? I did get to meet Stacy. she actually has been in the studio here, so I've got to meet her in the studio. And I've also met her again at the retreat in South Charleston, which was pretty cool. And she actually won a huge piece of art that I painted. That was amazing. That was so cool that she won because it was not my Creators Club event. It was actually a different event that I was paid to teach at. So over at the Village Cup, she won. I was so happy. Like one of my girls in my club won. It was amazing. I think sometimes things happen because they're supposed to, right? How do y'all like the orange that I'm throwing in here? I think it's working. I feel like I'm liking it a lot better. And I'm just tapping in this little filbert brush that I'm using right now. I think I'm going to make it go down to like a little bit of a point right here. Might be kind of cool. That's better. This little filbert I'm using is called the Favorite. And it's just a small filbert. I do love a nice filbert brush. So this has been a nice brush to use. But you guys, so let me just tell you, because I get a lot of questions about the club, and my goal is to get you in there. I don't care what level you're at. If you are unsure of what your style is, my main goal as somebody in there that's trying to guide you, oh my goodness, I'm hearing screaming next door. My goal is to teach you how to find your own fingerprint. I call it your artistic fingerprint. Must have dropped something next door, maybe. Not sure. Hi sis. Stacy says, oh my goodness, she goes, I'm blessed with owning 3 of her paintings now. Thank you, Stacy. Stacy, did you give your husband the one painting yet? Or I hope I'm not. I couldn't remember when you're going to give that to him. But I'm honored that is at your house. Kate Dwyer says, I want to visit your studio so badly. I'll have to plan a trip down when the border opens. Where are you, Kate? Are you in Canada by chance? Where are you at? I think I'm going to add a little touches of this orange. I think is working for me, isn't it? He's looking pretty cute. In Ontario, between Ottawa and Montreal. Oh my goodness, I would love to meet you. Yes, that would be awesome. Yeah, just let me know when you're headed. Are things pretty tight there still? What do you think? I'm liking the little touches of the orange tone. It's helping. Just a little touches here and there, right? Let's see, I think I want to change my brush out. Judy is saying hello, Christy, to my sis. That is my sister there, the Earth and Summers kiln. Let's see. Let's go around his little eyes and let's detail his little eyes out. Want to? With this orange tone, I think might be kind of fun. He's got some wonky eyelashes on. That's okay, right? We all have that sometimes. Any other questions, gang? But remember, that's why, I want to make sure that I answer all of your questions. If you have any, if there's anything you're fearful of about joining the group, there are no long-term commitments, I promise you. One thing I will tell you, when you come inside the Creators Club, we have so many paintings. What I do is I record my live classes. So I'm there every Tuesday live at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. It is recorded and then it is put in the vault or the guides. And then you can go into the guides and find all of the classes. There's hundreds of classes in there because I've literally saved all the classes since I've started. So we've been, gosh, ladies, how long has the group been? At least 2.5 years. Has it been that long? 2 years, I believe, at least. So, but yes. We are in there painting live together. Now, you do not have to be there live to paint, though. Like I said, you can just watch the replay. It's just totally up to you. I really like that. I like that option because I think that it gives you freedom, you know. And I am there to help you. All you need to do is tag me. If you take a class that's an old class, you just tag me, and I'll get notified that you have a question. Okay. Yes, we are slowly reopening. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. I know we've been there. We were there. We get it, don't we, gang? We totally get it. So I'm going to go in with this rouge color and start working my way. Put some bright colors in there. I do have a thing for owls, I will admit. It's kind of a family thing. I remember my grandmother collected owls back in the day, you know, those retro owls. So it's kind of a thing. It's a very colorful one. Anniversary is actually the 7th. Oh, so you haven't given it to him yet. Ooh, let me know. You should tape it so I can see his reaction. Right? Okay. So the eyes. The owl eyes need to be put in, don't they? Oh my goodness, this is sticking. Uh-oh. That's not cool. That's not cool. All right, let me just... If I do this, can you see? Oh yeah. I'm just going to do it like this. You kind of see his little belly a little bit better. I feel as though the bright turquoise is really popping, isn't it? Let's put a little yellow there, maybe. The DIY paint does pretty darn good on the screens because it's so thick. There is clay in the DIY paint, you guys. So it's very thick, and it's so nice too because it's natural. So there's no smell or anything. So I do use that quite a bit. Add some yellow tones to his nose. pops like that. Getting quiet. I must be getting into it, huh? Does look good with little pops of color. Any other questions, anybody, about anything? Tomorrow, I might go live twice tomorrow. I'll probably come live and I'll do another art project of some sort. And I will be announcing the opening tomorrow. So at tomorrow morning, the doors will be open to the Creators Club. So I will come on and announce that at some point tomorrow afternoon. And then at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, we have our Thursday sale. So I think my sis will be here and we'll do our little sale, showcase a few things. So let me show you guys. This is what he's looking like. I think, I'm not sure what the frame needs to be, but the frame definitely needs to be colored out some color. Y'all got really quiet on me. Are you awake? Is everybody awake out there? Got really quiet. All right. Hopefully it's still working. Let me know. Let me know if you're still out there. I love painting live, I have to say. It's one of my fave things to do. I'm gonna put his little eye in there. Oh, that looks better already, doesn't it? I do really enjoy painting live though. I need to really do that a little bit more on, I think if I did it on a regular basis on my YouTube, it wouldn't hurt my algorithm quite as much, right? And give him some big old, I call them puppy dog eyes, big old eyes. Stacy says I'll be working in my studio all week. I wish it was to paint, but I have to turn it into a temporary guest room for Saturday night. Bummer. It just needs organized and rearranged. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it's hard when we don't have enough space for our creations, huh? I get it. I wish I had decent internet at my house because I have an awesome basement and I'm going to get my studio together for at home so I can paint more, do some projects at home. But the thing is I can't really share too much with all of you because it's my internet is awful. Country girl problems. So I'm just using this little liner brush. Put little details in. Like I said, usually I don't do this much detail on on a screen, you guys, but his eyes look really cute. Let's see. Kate, you will love Kelly's studio. So much to see. Thank you, Bobby. Bobby says Paul McCartney eyes. That's where mine is. He says in the basement. So this is what he's looking like, guys. Not too bad. It is very. Let's see. And raise this up. And it kind of takes on whatever you have behind it. I like his little belly. I don't know if you can see all the color that I put into his belly. I think you can see a little bit better now that it's a little bit closer. I'm really liking all of the orange tones, especially that belly where the turquoise and the orange meets. I think that's pretty cool. Alyssa says, Christy's stuff is amazing. I bought one of those skull mugs for my friend. Awesome. Yes. Those are very cool. What are you going to put under him? I don't know, guys. What should I put under him? What should I do? What should he be on? Still has that great attitude, right? He does. Really does. I'm almost wondering if I need to. Okay, I'm just going to try something. Don't freak out. Because I like the orange and the turquoise together, so I might do some around his little eyelashes too. Because I think that looks good together. What do you think? Let's just try a little bit. I like that. What should I put underneath him? Should he be like on a branch? What should he be on? You guys, I stayed awake. I barely stayed awake last night. I said it's my anniversary. I was waiting on my hubs to get home from work. I made it. You guys, if you remember last night, I was drinking tea. I did it. I made it. That's some dedication, I tell you. Right? Maybe I should do, like on my YouTube channel, maybe I should do like some beginner stuff there, beginner painting stuff. What do y'all think? Like live for beginners? I don't know. My goal though, I really enjoy being in the group though, because it's not all beginner stuff. And I take every single month we do intuitive art, and I really encourage that with my people, because I think it really it's uncomfortable at first, right, ladies? Am I right? How many of you were uncomfortable with, don't be afraid to say it, it's okay, how many of you are uncomfortable at first with the intuitive stuff? I know I was, so I'm going to put my hand up. I was uncomfortable with the intuitive stuff. But the thing is, you know, if you're really passionate about creating art, you don't want to stay stuck in just painting what somebody else is painting, right? You want to, you got to bust out of your comfort zone, and you know, you have to get uncomfortable to grow, and it's like that with everything. But man, they have done so good, so good. I'm going to mix mix a little bit of white with my orange here. And we're going to go around his eyes. Hi, Marie. Judy says, oh, yeah, very uncomfortable. Set him on a book? Ooh, that's an interesting concept. I'm going to see. I like that. Any other ideas? So I'm taking this kind of almost fleshy, kind of a peachy color, and I'm going around his eyeballs just to kind of give him, give him his little eyeballs that he needs. And I'm just using the colors that I have on my palette here. Okay. Any other questions that anybody might have? I mean, I am here for you to answer all the things. Oh, that's better. Are there any worries? I hope not, because it's a very fun, safe place to be. I will gently push you, but like I said, it is gentle, right, ladies? Give him his little droopy eyelids. How are you, Marie? Marie came all the way from Jersey to the retreat. It's not doing so well. We need some white. Well, I feel like if I do any live paint classes on YouTube, I'm going to have to change the view because it's a little bit far, isn't it? I wonder if I can. No, I don't think it'll blow up any. Okay. Marie did a beautiful piece of art when she was here, didn't you? It's just lovely. Very impressive. He's so cute, says Judy. Thank you. Any other ideas of what he should be on? Somebody said a book. Any ideas? Anything else? Oh, Marie, she says it's Dad's birthday tomorrow. 96 years old. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So amazing. I think I need to open up his eyes a little bit. Stacy says, I like the book idea. Okay. A book, huh? What color book? Remember, you are the ones creating this today. I feel like his eyes need to be a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna do that. There, it's better. We do, like I said, a lot of intuitive art in there every month, but we also do a lot of florals, don't we, ladies? Lots and lots of florals happen. Old 57. Nice. I like the way you think. I'm just adding some little details here. With my dark, I don't know if you can kind of see. Putting in some layers. Just a fun, this would be, like I said, if you were in the club, this would be considered a beginner. A beginner paint class here. Now the intuitive art, you're really, you know, we encourage you to pick out your own thing. We're not all doing the same thing with that. Okay. We have, somebody said a fence post, orange, old 57, and yellow. Okay. So a book. So that'll just be like a easy enough, right? Maybe. And old 57. I wonder if it's gonna look like a book. Okay. And yellow. So what will the book be? Could just do some little scribbles. I don't think I'm up for teeny tiny lettering today on the screen. This is actually more detail than I probably normally do. So if I was doing a beginner class, we wouldn't have quite as much detail on a screen as what this one does. But I think it's okay. I think it's working out okay, huh? I don't know if you can't really tell it's a book yet, but we will put some scribbles. We'll just use like, I don't know, some black maybe. And do like some little scribbles. Art. Kind of just looks like, I don't know, doesn't really look like a book yet, does it? I feel like it needs to have gold or something on it to look like a book. Pride and Prejudice. Oh, that's cute. Oh goodness, his little claws are not looking too golden tickets, right? See, they know. Too funny. It does need a little golden ticket, doesn't it? Wise. Yes. So if you are thinking of coming into the Creators Club, I will tell you that we have lots of photos from our retreat. We went to the wilds and we went on safari, so we have tons of beautiful photos that we're going to use as inspiration coming up in November. So we're pretty excited about all that, aren't we, ladies? Pretty exciting stuff. This is gonna have like some of them have like a band on it, right? Like a gold band. So that's what we're doing. We'll get the idea anyway, right? Hoot. All right. Well, that was pretty fun for not being planned, huh? Pretty cute little guy, right? Fun fall colors. And he's sitting on a little book. So the frame will need to be painted. So I'm not gonna, I'll probably do that tomorrow. But what color would you paint the frame? Do you think it should be old 57, the turquoise, or white? Maybe it should just be white. I would love to know what you think. Adorable, says Stacy. Thank you, Stacy. Getting paint all over my little table here. I actually need to paint this table. Bobby says I love him. What color do you think that should be? Any ideas for the frame? Really need to get this painting back behind me here finished too. I haven't been back on that yet. Still feel like his little eyes I need to open. Like I get it. Open it up just a little. No, just dark and decrepit. Oh, good deal. Good idea. There we go. Let open his eyes up just a little. There. Bright because he is so colorful. Or weathered wood. There. I just kind of changed the little shape of his eyes. Easy fix, easy, little movements. But cute little guy, huh? He's adorable. So it really just takes on, the whatever's behind it. It kind of just takes on. Let's show you guys here. Cute, huh? All right, it does kind of look. I think you can tell it's a book since I added. I think the gold helped a lot on the book part of it, don't you? So, but there's just something really fascinating about painting on screens. And I encourage the ladies in the Creators Club to find old window frames because I love to upcycle. Y'all know that I'm all about that. But get old frames and then you'll just go to like Lowe's, Home Depot, any kind of store like that, and then get your screen and staple it to the back, and you'll have just a really cool frame. Now these I picked up at Hobby Lobby. They were on clearance, so I just bought a bunch of them just to have. But lots and lots of fun. I highly recommend it. If for those of you that have never painted on screen, go ahead and I would give it a try. Great way to upcycle. I think his hair needs to be a little crazier, so I'm going to kind of like, I'm going to kind of make him a little bit, there we go, that's better. Some scribbles out there. There, I just kind of made his hair a little bit more wild. He needed just a little more, right? Mary says, I love him. Thank you, Mary. Okay, so this is going to be it for today. I will be live. Like I said, I'll probably come live tomorrow twice. I'm going to come in and we'll talk about the opening of the doors. Creators Club tomorrow opens up only for a few days. So if you have been waiting, please get in. I hate it when people contact me and say, darn, are the doors shut? And that I have to say no, and I hate saying no to people. So get in while the doors are open. And then tomorrow at 7, we'll come live and do a quick little sale tomorrow of some of the items. So if you're a person that wants to shop here, we do ship out everything. So come join us at 7 for the little sale. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and painting this cute little owl. This was created by all of you because you are the one that came up with the theme, you came up with the colors and all the stuff. So give yourself a big pat on the back. You did a great job. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.